What up, y'all? This video's from last week when me and a buddy decided to go chase some white ice panfish, and ended up hitting it right, and we ended up with the harvest. GoPro ended up dying halfway through all of the crappies in the morning because first morning we had that was not 50 degrees, so the GoPro died. But I had a charger and charged it, so all of a sudden it's gonna cut out and go from crappies to bluegills. But I don't know how much footage I have of that because of the GoPro dying, but stay tuned. It's this thing, 16th ounce Wonderbread Glow. It's been insane. It's not instant, about as close as you can get. Might even be instant here. Here comes one. That's a 10-incher. Cut those all day. Still got some down there. These ones gonna eat. Just trying to have to roam around all these holes that I kicked open in order to find ones that are active and want to eat a pinhead. It's just not worth fishing holes that the fish don't want to eat in. Oh, here one showed up. Oh, I got him to hit you up in it. That's why. It's a monster here, huh? This cold snap toothpick, best thing ever, yo. The whole school is coming back or no? If we can get our pinhead to sit right. The whole school just showed back up. We're chasing crappies that are chasing minnows in the basin. Instant vapor trail. They don't want to fight very hard though. Oh, that's why they don't want to fight. 4-incher. Let's see if we can't get him up. Which doesn't drop in down there. Red mark. He's coming. I was gonna say that mark looked a little bigger. Doesn't want to swim away. So a big thing to be able to keep being able to drop down fast and catch fish is like make sure you suck on your eyelets if there's get nice buildup in there, because otherwise you just won't even be able to reel. Got the minnow showing back up in this hole, which is a little weird. I think it's minnow. So many of these 9.5s in here. See if they show up. They usually do. Oh, here comes one. Just have minnows in the hole, no crappies. See that one? That gives us a little bit more warning. Built up. Put it in your mouth. You can usually get that to disappear. Thought off. Otherwise, you can't put your line down. It gets harder to reel because you're binding it. Here comes a big mark. Big. Fish are getting all frozen. I haven't had that happen in a while. We got two there, we got another one over there. Kicked open. close. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of them in there. Real starting to get a little frosty. Doesn't want to let line out. It looks like they are stacked. Oh yeah, here they come. Just slacklined it. If I was keeping these, I'd be done. This one was gonna slackline me. Just eat it on the fall. It looked like if I didn't stop it. Well, he came flying up to it and he just stopped, like probably a foot from it for whatever reason. I mean, here comes one. Oh, what a little bugger. Here comes another one. Oh, maybe not. Got like 5 or 6 of them down there right now. These ones are more finicky, it seems like. They don't like something. Yeah, left. Hi, kid. Hi, kid. Are you sorting through a bunch of little ones? What? Are you sorting through a bunch of little ones? That's how mine started, and then I think there's one over there. Oh, there's 2. I bet I was trying to sort a little bit bigger than 10. So I bet, because like, look at these, all of these ones.
Yeah, so let's try to sort a little bit bigger than,
I mean, like 10.5, because just like, look at the difference. You're dealing with stuff freeze? Yeah, because this is all minnows.
Yeah, I know, I've been going under them.
Yeah. There's a northern, probably.
Some on the bottom almost ready.
Oh, they just instantly eat it too, it seems like.
Yeah, they kind of just like swarm it instantly.
So my first toll was pretty money.
Yeah.
That's a bigger one. You can kind of play keep away too, I guess. GoPro is in fact at 5%. Huh? Yeah, I just had some show up, and I was jigging below where they showed up, and they just swam down to it, and they were all like this big, I bet. It was weird. These ones just like instantly ate it. This is the juice for the bluegills right here. Little jig, and then scratch the first couple. Throw in 2 waxworms. And the stretch here is first one. I'm gonna hook it once and then twice, so that it'll kind of wiggle in their face. And then this one, just kind of rig wacky almost. You already know, got the schoolie. And then make sure your jig sits horizontal. Really big with bluegills. Got some really tall weeds. We're gonna go into low power mode. Turn up the gain a little bit. There's one. Almost might be another one down there. It's hard to tell. So many weeds. There's another 8-incher. Ooh, that's a nice one. Probably the biggest one of the day. Another nice one. He was just booming when I set the hook. But should still be able to get it done. That's a solid one. Old Bubs is hooked up. Atta kid. I'm marking like a tall weed, like right in there, and then another one up here. But I have a little gap, so I'm just kind of jigging in the gap, and then I work my way up over that top one. It seems like most of the fish are just cruising high, and the ones up above the weed seem to be a little bit bigger. Oh, that one might be a little. He's wrapped in the trail. He's little. Nope, or he's not little. That one right there is probably going to go 9. I'll keep them much bigger than that. That's a dandy one right there. Just jigging above the weeds, it seems to be the way to do it. Camera around this whole flat because we had tournaments out here, and it seemed like this whole area, it's like this whole thing is all big green tall weeds. Not cabbage, it's some like a leafier, taller, skinnier weed. But this is what the bluegills like on this lake. Like if you're not in this weed up shallow, you won't catch any bluegills. As weird as it is. I wonder how big this one is. We'll measure him. Three, 4, this is 5. All of 8.5. Don't be afraid to, like work your jig up, then like a foot of underneath the ice. Because these fish are just cruising this big, huge flat, So it's like, they might just see it, all of a sudden see a jig fall, and that might be enough just to get one to swim over and check it out. Usually in this shallow water though, it's way easier to see a fish than it is to see your jig. Like a fish comes in and it's just a solid red mark majority of the time. Bub's got 2 on the ice. I have 1, so we're at 8. Another solid one. Man, you can't complain about 8 inches like that. Ever. Then he gave me my bait, and it looks like there's another one down there. Possibly. This is that super green weed. That fish brought it up with him. Look how green that is. That's why there's fish in here. I'm trying to think. So if there's 5 in the bucket, so if I put these 2 in, that would be 7. Bob says these 2, maybe a 3. We're doing pretty good. Crappies are crazy, and then all of a sudden they just like shut off, which sucks. But then we managed to scrap out the limit barely. Doesn't seem like that's a fish. Probably a matter of time before we find Mr. Toothy in here too, seems like. – 60%, that should make it though. Sometimes you have to call in the fish, you just kind of gotta take out the phone. This hole has been pretty money. Could not complain. It's like 6 keepers out of 1 hole. That's pretty close to unheard of. Especially shallow. It's one thing if you're like out in the basin. Bubs, how many you got over there? There's 5 in the bucket right now. I have 2 on the ice.
Is mine on the ice in the bucket?
Yeah. Yep. Because I had 5, so I figured put 5 in.
Okay, so we're at 6. We have another 6.
Yeah, so we might as well either throw in 5 and leave 1 out.
Over there or no?
I haven't caught a fish I've let go.
I let 1 go just because it's a skinny 8, but
yeah, basically every fish I catch has been over 8. Maybe 1 or 2 is like a little bit under. I had 1 that went a little over 8.5. It's like green grass in like July.
I know my foreman, he trolls a lot in the winter time.
Did you catch some big ones?
In the morning.
God, there's like another 8 1/4, 8.5. Bubs, I should just start guiding out here already, huh? I feel like I got the spots down, don't you think? I know a guy that does. Huh? Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson, this, you ever seen the guy that runs those snow dogs?
Not really.
99% sure he guides out here quite a bit. What time's Chad gonna get off work? Is he gonna be able to help you clean fish?
Not sure.
That's what Jeremy asked me yesterday, and I was like, I bet Chad's working at Wee's till pretty late. And he's like, I mean, if depending what time you guys are done, I don't got nothing better to do. I'd help Bubs clean fish.
Okay.
The only issue is it's gonna be, he's probably not gonna be quite off work yet.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, Alwyn wanted it. Probably should put more bait on. That's all he left me with. What is this? Three? How many you got on the ice over there?
I use my jig so fast.
Huh?
I can't even see my jig.
Really?
I just see the fish swim to it, and I jig it like a 12 general idea. And when I see them swim to it, I stop jigging, they hit it.
They're pretty aggressive, it seems like. Oh, this one might finally be the little one. Oh. There's that. Oh, 7-incher. Fish or a weed? That little one just I was digging at the top of the weeds, and he just showed up and was just like instant on top of it. It's fun when they just show up and eat. You don't have to sit there and tease them for who knows how long. Might be time to try a new hole. Juice. The juice. Don't matter to me.
They like put it down and they try to compete.
2, 4, 6, 8. How long do you think it takes us to walk back? 10 minutes? Should be walking by like 5-10 minutes we should be walking. Seemed like that was one. Let's get bit off. Nope. I had a whole school of them.
I don't like, if they like come in, but like, they'll be like two, or they'll like come in by themselves.
Yeah, I had a couple in the hole there.
Like, they're on a few big, like, nice ones.
Yeah. Majority of them that are up in here seem like they're not.
Holy shit, I like 6 of them.
There's a big one. As I'm trying to put a pin down. Alright, I'm packing up. 53. Came off. There, he broke it. Nope, just came off. What? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never mind, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like 22. Like crappies. Take the old pile pick and we gotta get out of here.
You don't want to go, bro?
Yeah. Oh my god, they all look like 12 inchers.